are smiling on about Saturday. You are live.
Hello, and we are live.
Live.
Once again, it's a Wednesday, and we, the moms, are on live. Good evening, everyone. Good evening, wherever you are watching us from. This is the Moms Chat again. We beautiful moms here are back on with you to have a conversation this evening. And today is all about our online business. As individuals and as moms, we've come across people asking us various questions about our online business. And we thought today would be a right opportunity for each and every one of us to tell you our journeys and so far and answer some of the questions that we've had coming through our way. So we would not waste your time. We'll start the ball rolling. I'll first of all introduce myself. My name is Harriet. I'm a social worker by profession. I'm a mom, I'm a wife, and I'm a proud digital business owner. I'll leave it for my next person to introduce herself as well.
I'm Obia Winnie. I'm a mom of two, technical engineer, and I'm a proud business owner.
Hello. I'm Eunice, a mom of two as well, and a social worker. I live in Norway and a business owner.
Grace, you are muted.
I'm muted, Grace.
Sorry. Hello. My name is Grace. I live in London, a mom of two, and a healthcare worker. Thank you.
Hi, everyone. My name is Elfrida. I'm a mom of two teenage boys. I'm into project management, and I'm a proud digital business owner. I live in London. I live in Essex, actually.
Yeah,
She always corrects
I
that.
like that everyone. Yes, I like that everyone today have said. As you all know, we are moms. First of all, that's our first responsibility, our first jobs. We are all moms. We are all professionals as well. And in our online world, we come across a lot of people asking us, "How come you've got a very good job? You're a social worker, you earn a lot. Why are you going into? So why did you think that you want to do business?" So these are some of the questions that have come our way, and we want to explain to people, tell people why we sort of decided to go into this kind of venture. So we all have different ways. We've all come into this business with different reasons why we joined the business. So I want all of us as individuals to share with our viewers, our followers, why we chose to start this digital business. So I'll let my sister go first. Obi, if you want to tell us why you decided to start an online business, that would be brilliant.
Why? My why is my children. I started this digital business because I wanted to give my children the best I could in the best comfortable way. And then I also have other things to cater in my life, and including ministry. So my why was to make sure that I have enough that I can give to my family, my children. And that was my why.
Yes, that's brilliant. All about our children. As we said, we are all moms, and our children comes first. We all of us sitting here want a better future for our children. So as you already as Winnie has already said, her children were her why, and that's why she chose this path. Our dear sister Eunice, can you also share with us some of your reasons why you decided to join this amazing business?
I'm not allowed to share all of them. Or just
No, because we would not finish if you share all of them. We want
all right.
to come back again. Share just one because
I'll limit myself to just three. I'll try to limit myself to just three wise.
We all have a lot of reasons. So as time goes on, we'll be sharing with our viewers some of the reasons why we chose this business. Yeah, Eunice.
First of all, I started the business because I wanted a second stream of income. You might ask why I needed that stream of income, because at the end of the day, I'll come home with a good paycheck, but I still needed that stream of income because I had extra debts that were following me from month to month and from year to year that I couldn't just finish paying them. And we all know that after paying your bills and then paying the necessary stuff and paying your debt, there's no much left for you to do things that you want to do. Travel and do all those things. I love to travel, and I just couldn't see myself always having to save for months before I could travel. So I was thinking, I was like, how can I increase my income? And I also thought about, I don't think I want to go looking for another job and have to go to work for 2-3 hours after my 9 to 5, or leave the house on weekends to go to work. I didn't want that, So this opportunity came at the right time when I was just thinking about how do I get those debts out of my neck. They were just no cool following me each month and then into each year. So that was what prompted me to actually start this online business. And otherwise followed up when I started. So initially it was a second stream of income to balance out stuff. And then a lot of whys followed up.
Okay,
Yeah,
so
thank you, Eunice, for telling us. Thank you, Eunice. Obviously, you managed to sum all in a little space of time. That's brilliant. We are glad that you've been able to share some of the reasons why you did that. We'll let our sister Grace also go on and tell us what or why she decided to do this and start this business.
okay, so for me, for everyone else, like everybody's saying, children, yes. So I really did it for my children because I wanted more time. I work. My shift is such that I can't. When I come home, I don't want anybody to disturb me. I just want to, and I hate saying I can't. I'm tired. I can't do it. So, in fact, I just said to myself, "Oh my God, the children are growing," and by the time you realize they are all grown up and gone. So if you don't do anything now or start memories, when are you going to do it? So I just had to put in more time. And the pandemic came, they were at home and everything was like, oh my God, I have to do something just so I can be with them, spend quality time and, just more precious time with family.
Oh,
So
that's
that's it.
brilliant. Yeah, that's nice to hear. Yeah, and I like what Grace said. She's a healthcare professional. So you realize the healthcare professional work hours, they go through shift and things. So I get where she's coming from. I've done that in the past and I know how that is a struggle. Juggling, even your sleep, you get sometimes have sleep deprivation because you are working daytime, sometimes you're working 9 shifts, and you end up coming and all you want to do is sleep. So you sometimes realize that you haven't even got time for your children, or time even for yourself because you end up, you come, you eat, you go to bed. So I can resonate with what Grace is saying. And I believe a lot of you viewers out there who are into shift work will resonate with what Grace is saying because it gives you less time with your children. And we want to spend time with our children. We want to have memories that we'll look back in the future and say, this is the day I did this. I saw my daughter growing. I was able to be there for her. We all want that for ourselves, So, and this is the right place to be if you want to have that kind of life, that kind of balance. So we'll leave our other Sister Elfrida. We'll leave Elfrida to also tell us some of the reasons why she decided to join the online space.
All right. So maybe like Eunice or like the rest of us, I have so many reasons why I started. But thinking about all of them, I think the overarching reason was to earn extra income because I was doing a good job. I get paid well, but I also have responsibilities. And at the end of the month, by the time you take out your little bills and the other responsibilities you need to attend to, you realize no matter how well you are paid, your income doesn't go far enough. I mean, I have dreams. I have a level of, the standard of living I want to be living. And there is no way I could do that with just my salary. So one of the reasons, or the main reason, was to start earning extra so I could do the things that I really want to do. I'm growing, and I don't have much time to just waste doing work, just going to work and coming back and not living my life. And then before I know it, I'm into retirement and I've lost my most active years. So I started doing this so I could earn extra and do the things that make me happy, which my salary cannot support. So that is one of the reasons why I started.
Yeah, I like the one you say retirement, and I think for me those were one of the reasons as well. With you all understand, I'm a social worker, and you know the pressures on social work and the stresses that we go through. I just couldn't see myself working, and what was going to happen to me, what was my retirement going to be. I didn't want to see myself, or I couldn't see myself working till 60, 70 years. I don't see myself doing that. I'm already nearly 15 years in this job, and I can see myself going. I can see the other day I was sitting and work, and I said, I'm so exhausted. I wish I could just not work, but I can't do that. And that's the reason why I went, to be able to retire early and enjoy the life that I want to enjoy the life that I wanted to enjoy. I like traveling, and for me to be able to do that, you've got to have a second source of income, because our main job cannot provide that amount of luxury that we need to be able to live the life that we want to live. That's brilliant stuff. That's some brilliant stuff that we've heard from our moms today. Everybody's told you their version of the reasons why they have joined the business. I believe all of us have similar reasons why we want to earn something, or the reason why we are taking 3 or 4 jobs. Because I know people watching us now here, there are some people who have 2, 3 jobs. And that is probably the reason why you're having these jobs. And that's why we are coming here to tell you that you don't have to do those 3 jobs. There are other ways of making that extra without doing those 3, 4 jobs. We'll carry on again, and we'll talk about our challenges as moms, as business owners, in our life, our busy life schedules. What are the challenges that we faced when we were doing this? What are the challenges we faced, and how did we overcome them? Obi, if you want to tell us what some of your challenges were, how you overcame them.
Challenges. When it comes to challenges, my very first challenge was, to be honest, before I even, when I started this business, my very first challenge was coming on social media, and coupled with doubts whether this will actually work out for me. But I actually was in a very bad place that I really needed to step in and just make up my mind and just try it. After all, there was a trial period, right? And I had to just do it. So my challenges was social media, and because I do not like showing my face on social media, I had to work really hard to make sure that I overcame that fear of social media by actually building up myself and building my confidence. And then one thing that really helped me to overcome the fear of social media was actually getting rid of my confidence. And talk about confidence, just to wrap it up quickly. My mindset was behind everything. I changed the way I used to think about social media, and that really worked for me.
Brilliant. Oh yeah. The fear of social media, the fear of showing our faces. Some of us are not used to showing your face on social media. So that's something very new that a lot of us face, that probably we found it difficult, because you're not used to showing your face. You don't know what people will say, people's perception. Look at her, what she now doing on social media. And I had the same issues as well, because I'm very laid back and things like that. And showing my face on social media was a very, very bold thing that I did by joining this business. And I think for me it is a plus, because then it gives you, because of the community that we are in, you do it, and it improves your confidence. And for me, I say it is an opportunity that everyone should be able to have to overcome them, because it has given us another different us. Our mindset have changed. We are a lot more confident. And without doing that, we wouldn't have been confident, would we? So
Absolutely.
again, that's one thing that I'll say this business has given me. Wherever I've even benefited from it by being able to be sitting here today and talking on social media, showing my face on social media. That is great stuff. Great stuff. I love that. I love the fact that we moms are out here. We're telling you our stories about how we manage the fear of social media. Yes. Eunice, do you want to also tell us some of your
Yes, we all
recent?
have something to talk about this social media thing. You know, I actually posted. I used to post a lot of social media. Somebody say aimlessly posting without an intention, right? But
Yeah.
what was the thing that was new for me was to start posting with an intention and sharing my story. That was very vulnerable. You know, that was really hard to show to really tell my story and to share my story to my audience and let them know that I'm not people that see that people probably see you as the perfect person or the person that doesn't have a credit card debt or doesn't have haven't bought anything on credit or doesn't have credit, that I'm also like every other person, right? So that was something that was hard. But later on, I realized that, you know what, whoever is perfect, I don't think that you even be looking for another stream of income if you have all that money. Why will you be looking for something else to do if you have so much money to blow off? And I don't have that. So why will I be scared to share my story on social media or to share my story to somebody who might connect with
Right.
me and also I mean grab that opportunity? You
Yes.
know, I realized that it made me connect with a lot of people that also had similar issues, that also had similar experiences like me. So in order to feel like sharing your story makes you weak, it rather makes you connect, it makes you help other people that are in that same situation. So that's one thing that I was very scared of, being vulnerable in front of the camera and being vulnerable to share my story. And I also struggled a bit with time management when I started because I was so used to coming home in the evening, and then the rest of my evening, I just after dinner I either go and work out and come back and then just chill off and watch TV. And having to do those changes, shift from a 9 to 5 mindset to an entrepreneurial mindset in the evening after work was quite challenging because I had just started and I needed to get my business off and running. So I needed to, get plugged into the training, and I needed to put in those 2 hours in the evening after work. And that was quite difficult, not difficult, but a struggle for me to be able to balance that out. But after a while, it just became normal. I had to just change certain things. Instead of watching my TV, I'll be plugging into my business. And that became just normal for me. So those were the two challenges that were really hard for me. Time management and the fear of telling my story on social media, sharing my vulnerability with my audience, and telling people that, hey, we are all the same. We are all looking out for the same things.
Yeah.
So why don't we just share our story and connect and help each other out? You know.
I like the sharing of stories and connecting with people. And I think that is a very important role that we play as moms and as business owners, because that is what our aim in our marketing is attraction marketing. So we want to the aim we're aiming at attracting people of ourselves. So you go out feeling vulnerable, telling your story, and then you get people who are as vulnerable as you. You've given them the opportunity to be able to tell their story because they've realized that you're a woman like them, you're a mom like them, you're a professional like them. You've come on social media to tell your story. So you connect with them. And that has made us connect with a lot of moms like ourselves who are in that same situation. Talking about other things, some of the challenges as well. I personally, some of the challenges I faced was not being able to watch my favorite TV shows. Yes. Initially, it was a problem for me. I used to watch EastEnders every day. But I realized that, as we've all talked about our wives, my why was stronger than the TV and the TV and all those things that I wanted to watch. I want to make a change. So initially, it was a struggle for me. I had a routine where I'd watch certain program, but at some point, that didn't exist anymore because I needed to do this and I had needed to create time for it. Sister Grace, have you got anything else to say?
Oh, well, challenges, yes. When I started, in fact, it was hard because the working hours and coming back to, sit by the computer, oh no, it wasn't for me. So it took it took me time. I had to bring myself to it and tell myself, you have to do this because you need this to go through the training alone. But in fact, this has helped me a lot. So there was a challenge, but I was able to face it, pick myself up, and then, face reality, because it won't work for itself. You have to do it. So
Absolutely.
this has
Yeah.
really, there was a lot of challenge, but I was able to.
And that is to say, Star Grace, that's to say with time management. So at that time, you've got to actually manage your time properly to be able to do that because of the pattern of work that you have. If you didn't manage your time properly, you would have overcome all those, Elfreda, what else have you also got to share?
I think one of the challenges for me was fear of failure. Like, I put myself out there boldly proclaiming I've started this business and all that, and then it doesn't go well. And now I'm on social media. Everybody has seen me. And then what? That for me was a big thing. Like, how am I going to ensure that that doesn't happen? Because prior to this, I wasn't even active on social media. And as I'm such a private person, so even if I'll do something, I'll like to do something that nobody will even know that it's me who is behind it. But in this business, we are using attraction marketing. So it's difficult to not come and show your face and then show what you are doing. And for me, that was one big thing I needed to overcome. Like, what are people going to think of me coming on social media and telling people about what I'm doing and why I would encourage them to join in? And it was such a tough one for me to come publicly and talk about what I'm doing. Prior to this, I don't think anybody even knew what I was doing. But then the nature of the business is such that you have to be public. So that was one thing I needed to overcome.
You have to be free and open.
Yeah, that's really, thank you, ladies. Thank you, my fellow moms, for all this information that you've given us. I just want each of you to say one thing, not more than one, Eunice. I'm saying to you.
Oh my God. Why did you just mention me?
Give us one, because I know you, if I give you the floor, you go out of it. One reason. Yeah, one advice you give to someone who is watching. One, please.
Okay.
One advice you give to someone watching today and is thinking of doing the same. Bobby,
should I go first?
Advice,
I thought you said you this.
No.
Okay, no. She's just telling me I shouldn't go more than 2 advices.
Okay, fair enough. If you are watching us tonight, one thing I would just say, and you're doubting, asking yourself questions, is this right for me or not? You are already interested. Just click join, and the rest will be history. Just do it. Step out of your comfort zone and do it. Thank you.
Okay, I'm going to try to stick to one sentence. If you take action today, next year by today, you'll be a step ahead. So take action.
Yes.
Great.
Okay, so I'll just say, just do it like everyone else. Take action. All you need to do is take action.
Excellent.
Action takers.
And I will top it up by saying that if you don't change anything, nothing is going to change. So if you are in a situation where you are not satisfied with your life and you don't take steps to change something about the situation you are not satisfied about, you are just going to go on living like that, a very dissatisfied life. You get to the end of your life and then you look back with regrets of the things you didn't take advantage of, because you never know where this journey will take you. So my advice to anybody watching us is just forget about anything else. Take a bold step. Just have an open mind. look into what we are sharing with you. No commitment whatsoever. Just listen to the webinar. And then if you come in and you think this is for you, you just take the next step and then you become a business owner. None of us knew what we were getting into when we signed up. But now we are here preaching this because we've seen the potential. And you would never know if you stay outside. So if you want to give yourself the best chance of bettering your life, I'll say take a step, come inside, and see what we've got to offer. That's my advice to anyone who is watching.
Wow, I like that. I wouldn't, it looks like they've covered everything. There's no point for me to say anything else. They've covered it. Our word today is take action. Don't let it, if you don't take action today, then, I don't know what tomorrow will be. Our message to you today is take action. So if you are watching us today and you resonate with any of us, you feel our pain, you fit in with any of us that have said something and you want to take action, go into our website, go to each of us. We've got our website on. Go in and click it. That is all you need to do. Click it, put your name and your email address. If you are watching us and you don't want to do anything, take action. Try and share it. Share it so that it will touch someone else somewhere who might want to take advantage of this opportunity, because it's a brilliant opportunity and I don't want you to miss it, or your loved one. So if you are watching us and you don't want to do anything about it, just share it. Keep sharing till it touches someone. We will leave you today. We don't want to bore you. It's nearly getting to 26 minutes. We normally don't go beyond that, but today's a topic that has touched each of us, and we thought, and I think that's the reason why we've gone beyond that. But we'll leave you for now and say, take action. That's our word for today. Take action. Thank you, viewers. Thank you all for sticking up and watching us. We will see you the same time next week. Bye for now.
Bye.
Bye.